Stephen Shields Radio Show.
Alright. Hello, Wisdom. I'm back right now. I hope you're well. I feel great, and I feel wonderful to be here. I'm alive as well, doing the morning wisdom show for you on the Stephen Shields Radio Show. I'm having my morning coffee as well. Morning coffee. That. LOL, lol. Feel great. I feel great. And shit like that. I really do feel great to just get up and basically, yeah, enjoy life as I can right now. Anyway, a lot of controversy has been going on in the rental and property market. I was reading in the Daily Telegraph yesterday about the Dominic Perrottet is cracking down on price, gouging for landlords and auctioning the rental property. What landlords have been doing is been auctioning their rent, charging triple the amount than the original rental price was available for the actual property itself. To me, that's just unacceptable. That is un-Australian. That is disrespectful. Okay? And that is not on. And that is illegal to be doing that shit. You gotta understand, I look back now in life and I think to me, I say it's time for a change in the world as well. For me right now, I'm looking at life going ahead, and I think life now is one of those things where for me, I think that all this price gauging the rental market, it's just pure greed from the landlord. It's just greed to do that from the landlord. I don't know whose idea it was to basically come up with this idea for the rental property market to price scalp and price gauging the rent. you know, it's 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 unacceptable. You know, really is unacceptable. You know that, but for me, I think life is just all about moving on in the world. And despite all these issues in the rental market at the same time, that are basically making it virtually impossible to have a roof over your head, it's just unacceptable. You know, really is unacceptable at the end of the day. And I feel that we have to, I say learn from our mistakes. I mean, I know since the last 2 years of the pandemic happened, where I get it. It was a difficult time for the landlord and the rental market at the same time. But I mean, as soon as some of them can take advantage of people and price scalping people, and then you think, well, how is this possible that they are allowed to get away with this price gouging in order to have a roof over your head? I mean, that's what it seems to me. That the price of rent these days and the price of inflation has just gotten so ridiculous. Uh, uh, a working family are struggling to put food on the table, especially with the cost of living, and especially if you have kids as well, which is the Daily Telegraph was reviewing how expensive kids' sport has become as well. You know, I mean, unfortunately, the world, we need money to live and survive in the world. Of course, I agree with that. But then what I don't like is when people want to price scalping, you know, and that price scalping and that price gouging is when it becomes pure greed, you know, and pure greed is not acceptable in the rental market. You know that it's unacceptable and it's disrespect. You know, can't keep price scalping all the time. The rent. Sooner or later, sooner or later, I mean, it needs to stop as well. And I feel that we've got to keep on, you know, I'd say stay positive as much as we can, you know, because if we can stay positive, if we could train our minds to be positive, I feel that that's the way to go as well. Especially spirituality during these times is a must to be able to practice, despite rental market price scalping and gauging the rental market to the point where it's impossible just to have a roof over your head, you know. And to me, that's just, yeah, not on. It's not right. And I feel that, yeah, we've got to be able to speak up about these issues to our politicians at the same time. Uh, and our politicians, especially Dominic Perrottet, I think is bringing in a law about uh, landlords auctioning the rent for high, triple the amount of price, pretty much uh, price scalping as well, you know. And we can't keep, we can't keep going like this as well. That we just can't keep going like this. For me, I think now, you know, I think it's yeah, we've got to find the positive outlooks to life, despite what's going on now in the rental property market. Uh, but what I can say is, just keep enjoying life as well, and keep on, figuring out, you know, where we need to go in life as well. But if I could be honest with everyone, that I think it's yeah, being honest with yourself. If you're not happy with the current situation going on, I think now is the time to speak up and be able to, I guess, get heard. Speak up and stand up for your rights against these landlords who are basically price gauging as much as they can, which is unacceptable and it's un-Australian and it's not right to be doing that. So for me at this time, I feel that as the Australian Labor government, Anthony Albanese has taken power over the whole country. I think, it's the same problem stirring up trouble with the inflation issues, and these were the promises the Labor government made before the federal election that never delivered on those promises. You know that. All right, the weather right now is 17.8 degrees Celsius, feels like 14.6 degrees Celsius, a minimum of 11 degrees Celsius, top of 24 degrees Celsius max, 0 to 1 millimeter of rain, mostly sunny today. South-southwesterly winds 15 kilometers an hour, wind 19 kilometers an hour, gust 55% humidity, 0 millimeter rain since 9 a.m. yesterday. Rain 75% high chance of no rain, 50% medium chance of no rain, 25% low chance of less than 1 millimeter of rain. Sydney, Australia, mostly sunny. Slight 20% chance of a shower, the chance of a thunderstorm along the coastal fringe, winds west to southwesterly, 15 to 25 kilometers an hour, turning southeast southerly in the late afternoon, then becoming light in the late evening. High fire danger rating today, 5:40 at 1 a.m. sunrise, 8:04 p.m. sunset. Warning gibbous moon phase. Last quarter was the 16th of December is the next moon phase. 10 very high max UV index. 8:40 a.m. to 4:50 p.m. sun protection recommended. Tomorrow, sunny, partly cloudy, low of 9 degrees Celsius, top of 23 degrees Celsius. Friday, sunny, partly cloudy, low of 10 degrees Celsius, top of 23 degrees Celsius. Saturday, sunny, partly cloudy, a low of 11 degrees Celsius, top of 23 degrees Celsius. Sunday, sunny, partly cloudy, a low of 11 degrees Celsius, top of 23 degrees Celsius. Monday, sunny, partly cloudy, a low of 12 degrees Celsius, top of 22 degrees Celsius. Tuesday, sunny, partly cloudy, a low of 10 degrees Celsius, and a top of 23 degrees Celsius. Yes. Yesterday was a nice sunny day. I managed to wash my bed sheets, which was good. Get my washing done for once. And yeah, it was great. It was really great to get everything done. When you're so productive at the same time that you just you just get shit done. Well, that's what we do here at Shields Productions. We get shit done, and that's what I do. I get shit done. Let's repeat that. I get shit done. Life. Life is life at the end of the day, you know. But for me, I think now, going ahead, you know, I look back in life and I think, yeah, I've learned so much in these last 2 years right now as I'm recording this show. You never know. You never know where things will end up in the future in life as well. You know that. So I suppose that we've just got to learn and 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 learn from our mistakes at the same time, and figure out that yeah, life is a journey for everyone at the moment. Uh, the journey we live in now is, yeah, amazing. You know, and I mean that's how I feel. I'll keep on, spreading, how I feel and my knowledge and wisdom here on wisdom because this is what I love. I'm hoping some more exciting features, more exciting updates for 2023 on the Wisdom Social Audio app as well. That will happen. So fingers crossed, as usual. We keep our fingers crossed here, and yeah, it will be a great journey for everyone here on Wisdom. But as I was saying before about the rising cost of living now, especially over Christmas, I was reading in the Daily Telegraph yesterday about increased, cost just to have groceries, especially over Christmas. You notice when the Black Friday sale happens in retail, people just go nuts. It's weird. I was talking to my friend Sean somewhat, who's been on the show a few times about Black Friday. At the local shopping centre, it was so packed. He was telling me that people just go nuts, and then in a month or two later, it ends up at St Vincent de Paul's or a charity, and it's weird. You know. Now, my tips for inflation is, yeah, I like buying secondhand things if it's in great condition. I brought a nice pair of boxing gloves from St Vincent de Paul. I'm not going to pay $80 for a pair of gloves so they can price scalp it. No, fuck that. They're nice and comfortable, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll buy them. Yeah, and these are the things that I have gratitude for. You know, when you have gratitude for this stuff in life as well, you think that you know, what it is that you do want at the same time. And for me, yeah, gratitude is a lot. Just being thankful for and grateful for what you already have to live a better lifestyle and a better future for yourself. And that's the power of gratitude, the power of being thankful. You know, when you're grateful for what you already have, it's amazing, and it really is. It's I think the more persistent we are with our thoughts, the better life becomes, I guess. I'm always learning as to Yeah. What will it be in the future as well? What will it be? You know that. And I think now that self growth is important. Uh, it has been a challenging 2 years that we've had. But for me, I feel great about my life. I feel great that I'm here. I'm here to stay. I'm here to keep working. I'm here to keep being persistent. This is what I do. This is where I go in the world. I mean, it is a very unforgiving world out there. Uh, Unfortunately, yeah, it's a cutthroat world, and I wish it was a forgiving world, but it just ain't. Landlord want their money, they want their rent money, they want their rent money now. A lot of people are living in mortgage stress as well. Quite sad, mortgage stress. Especially if you have a family to feed as well. The cost of living is getting expensive. But sooner or later, this, I guess, has to change. And, this has to end as well. Because we can't keep going like this forever, you know. And it's true. We can't keep on living like this where it's just too expensive, in the world right now. But I guess, if you take one day at a time, and that's very important to take one day at a time, and, being grateful for what you already have as well is important. Power of gratitude. I think, yeah, you know, it's very powerful when you have that gratitude and you're thankful for what, and being proud for all your achievements in the world, you know, and that's all you can do is just be proud of what you've already achieved, what you've already accomplished, your accomplishments, and not being too hard on yourself is one thing. Because when you're too hard on yourself, you're never ever happy. I used to be like that as well. I used to have a lot of self doubt. I've said this a lot, quite a fair bit on the show. Um, self doubt. Because what the education system taught me back in school with self doubt was, oh no, you couldn't do it because you've got a disability. And that's what for years I was told. But I want to be successful, and when you have the that mentality for self drive and motivation, you feel that, yeah, you just feel better with yourself, I think. And the more you feel better with yourself, the better life gets at the end of the day. And I'm always wondering that, just because there's so much price scalping going on in the rental and property market now, I will always keep building what I was set out to do. I will always keep on, moving forward in life and knowing that what I'm here to do is I'm here to stay, is I'm here to keep on going, you know, and that's what I believe in as well. And for me, life is all about knowing that, yeah, there is a purpose, there is journey, you know, and yeah, it's all about finding that what you're here to do and where you want to be. It's great to have your dreams for your desires as well. It's all about finding your desires and your will for manifestation at the same time. You know that. As you can probably hear as I'm recording this, the wind is howling a bit. Been interesting weather. Yesterday was a nice sunny day, and now it's warm. Cold, a little cold today. You know, so you can see weather is always moving in time. I reckon this year's summer's gonna be hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Man, the weather. The weather's always changing phenomenon here. Shields Productions. Um, it's all about just enjoying what you do, is what I can say. Enjoying, where we go and, what we are working on in the world. Yeah, look, it's a forever changing world at the end of the day. And, you know, I think now the way I see it is we have to learn to move on as well and find, well, what works for you in your life, in your journey. I am blessed to come here on wisdom and, share my thoughts with you, and know that what I'm doing has a positive impact for the world in general. I'm all about, yeah, working hard, and working hard. You know, And I think to me that when you put the work in for something long term, it is better. It is much better, you know. And yeah, just believe in yourself, and just because there is inflation, don't let the inflation stop you from going after your hopes and dreams and your goals at the same time, because we need to find in now that it is a time for change. Well, because change, only you can change, you know. I mean, the type of people you hang around with as well is very important on how they influence you in the long run, you know, and the type of books you read or the type of material you listen to can influence your life and your life's journey as well, you know, and it's all about finding what you believe in, uh, finding your speakers that you can relate to every day, you know, and knowing that we all have challenges, we all have obstacles to overcome as well. And, you know, if you overcome those obstacles, makes you a stronger person. Like we all have challenges. I've had a lot of challenges in my life with the shadow banning going on. That's happened to me on Instagram and the social media tech companies taking control of everyone and controlling the content they want. But that ain't going to stop me to quit. And don't quit because someone's decided to silence you and cancel you, taking your post down off their Facebook groups as well. Don't let that stop you from getting your hopes and dreams and your desires, you know, because for me, life is a challenge for everyone. And the more we challenge ourselves with self growth, the better it is going to be, and the better you become as a person in the world, you know. And what we put our you know, where our attention goes, energy flows. Have you heard of that? That's an interesting one. That's a law of attraction thing, and yeah, the law of attraction is real, whether we like it or not. It is always real. We are always manifesting desires, whether we like it or not. It's a phenomenon that's been around since Albert Einstein existed in the world, you know. And it's quite interesting how the world does work uh, in life in general, because, you know, the more we set out to do and the more we want to work for what we want at the same time, better it is. And all I just want from you is to, live the best life that you can live. And that's what we need to do. We need to live the best life that, we can live for the rest of 2022 as I'm recording this. And who knows, 5, 10 years later, someone listens to this show and they are inspired by what I've said. And I hope they are. I hope more people do tune into the Stephen Shields radio show and be inspired to work hard and go after your dreams and your goals and your success, and not letting diagnosis, stop you. Now, I get it, we all have our challenges in life, but we can figure out ways and strategies in order to overcome these problems, you know, and that's how it is. Life is a teaching tool. No matter how much issues going on in the rental market right now, no matter how much price scalping and price gauging is going on, this is where our change of thoughts have to come in. This is where we have to, you know, change our thinking mindset to be noticed as well. Because, like I said before, where attention goes, energy flows as well at the same time. I repeat that, where your attention goes, energy flows. And that's just how it is, whether we like it or not. Uh, it is there in the background. But for me, I am here. I'm here to stay. And I'm here to keep working for you at the Stephen Shields radio show. Don't forget too, guys, I've got a YouTube community page as well, so you can stay up to date on my work that I'm doing. And also, too, I'm on Gab Social, Getter. You can follow me on Webtalk, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I'm on Rumble, Odysee, and Ultreon. And also, too, the podcast is on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or wherever you subscribe to your podcast as well. If you could share any of your favorite episodes on your social media, that would be wonderful. And the more people listen in as well. And don't forget, you can listen to the pre-recorded show here on Wisdom Social Audio app if you'd like to be a guest on the Stephen Shields radio show. You're most welcome to hop on stage and introduce yourself, even if you just want to say hi before the show airs live on Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time as well. But yeah, we do talk a lot about society and culture on the podcast, and yeah, I'm always interested in different opinions, in order for the freedom of speech to be back again like we once had. It's getting closer towards Christmas, and Christmas is a great time of the year, I guess. And, we'll be taking a break for 2 weeks over the Christmas holidays as well. So there won't be a show or a YouTube video for 2 weeks until the new year. I just needed just some time off to reset and recharge my batteries and recharge my mind as a content creator. because you need to recharge, reset, and recharge your mind, body, and soul as a content creator. Like I said too, the burnout. In 2 years, doing 400 videos and 400. I'm about to hit the 400th podcast of the Stephen Shields radio show, and these are amazing achievements, by the way, that I've done. You know, and yeah, I feel amazed. I feel really blessed at the same time. It's been a blessing. The amount of amazing people I've had interview, and there'll be more content for next year too. Please stay tuned as well for that. It's always wonderful, yeah, to be here live on social audio. It's amazing. I love Wisdom. Wisdom's given me fantastic opportunities to podcast and know that what I'm doing now is the best. We do talk a lot about things. It's amazing. It really is amazing, you know. But more great things will be happening for next year as well, and just keep going with as a content creator. Keep on working hard and going after your dreams and goals, despite the problem with inflation that we have at the same time. And in life, we have to overcome the negative haters, the negative people, because there's too many negative people out there that are going to put you down. And that, to me, I don't care. I've learned to just accept it, take a deep breath, and move on. It's like, yeah, I look back in my life when I started this show. I think it was in November 2020. I'll have to double check that. I thought about doing podcasting for a few years. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was just confused what was I going to talk about, how I was going to keep the show going. But I just thought back in November 2020. I would just go for it. No, seriously, I would. I would literally just go for it and, yeah, be able to come up with the Stephen Shields radio show, and that's what I did. And that was wonderful. It was a wonderful opportunity to try something. And yeah, from then on, look where as well. And just keep on getting better and working at what you're doing, despite all these issues with inflation going on at the same time. And I think now, I will keep on persisting at what I was set out to achieve. You know, life is a journey for everyone. It's been a wild, crazy year for 2022. The death of Shane Warne, which is very sad. The death of Andrew Simons. The Queen passing away as well. Man, quite a few big name celebrities have died this year, and you know, it's weird. It's very weird. I just don't have the answers. I just don't have all the answers about it. You know, but yeah. I mean, what can I say? Living in a pandemic for the last 2 years has been hard on mental health and emotions at the same time. But you know, I'd say, has it made me a stronger person, a brighter person? Yes, it has. Uh, I've learnt a lot this year. I really have. I'm always learning every day. Every day is a new day for me at the Stephen Shields radio show to keep on learning, keep on persisting with drive. And, I think, yeah, the more we want success without comparing ourselves to other content creators, the better it is. Don't compare yourself to other content creators and what you already are. Be you, be your brand. Your brand is important uh, in this world. I mean, that's what I can say at the end of the day. And that's how I feel that small steps at a time, in order to be successful, and know that, yeah, what you want to attract, the best life that you want, go for it. Get your vision board out and put what you want in your life to be, because a lot of like I said, we got the challenges with price scalping and a lot of this negative energy in the world, but it's important just to say, fuck this. I want to be successful, whatever industry it is, business, etc., content creation. Uh, you know, and building community too is important. Community means a lot to me here on the Stephen Shields radio show. Uh, I think too that financial security is important. Yes, getting into the real estate market is important financially. It's more stable, more secure than the stock market. Uh, but at times in life, look, I agree. Robert Kiyosaki in Rich Dad Poor Dad gave great advice on, EBSI. Yes, he was right about trading your time for money. It's not secure trading your time for money now. Not anymore. Yes, he was right about building a business. And but I think for me, my struggle was, what was I going to do as an entrepreneur? Um, what industry was I going to be in as an entrepreneur? And like I said, in March 2020, I was just like, right, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to try this out. If it works, it works. Doesn't, it doesn't. What have I got to lose? And yeah, I'm still here. I love this business. This is what I want to do till the day I die. And this is where I'll be. I love being here and sharing my thoughts and ideas for the community. at the same time, because community is powerful, really is powerful. Spirituality and your energy is important to have great energy. Guys, I'll leave it there. It's always wonderful to podcast here on the Stephen Shields Radio Show on Wisdom. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Stephen Shields Radio Show. Turn on your notifications so you never miss a new podcast every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. Wish you all the best. Bye for now.